I'm DawneScPER, like Mr. Meyer said, and today I will be talking to you about GMOs. And GMOs is a kind of a dry subject to people, and I'm hoping to get your interest in it and know that it's something that is important for people to learn about. And the thing is that why it's such a big topic for people nowadays, it's because they're questioning what they're eating. Like, the potato you're eating, is it really a potato? Or is the cob of corn, is it really a cob of corn? Like, what is in my food? And I personally think that GMOs are a great idea. They just have a bad reputation built from themselves. And honestly, even though I am a farmer's daughter, I didn't know what GMOs were. And that's bad because my dad plants them all the time and stuff. And so finally I just asked him about it, and I realized what a great thing that they are. And today I want to tell you the facts, and I also want to hear other sides. Like, I want you to know this side and that side to it, so you can hear both of your things, so you can decide on what you think. What are GMOs? GMOs is short for genetically modified organisms, and they're engineered with DNA instead of bacteria. And there are two different types of them. There's transgenic, and that's like impossible in nature, so it has to be done in a lab. And then there's syngenic, which is like crossbreeding. And this slide just is a basic thing on what they are. The most crops that are made into GMOs are sugar beets, soy, canola, cotton, and corn. And this is what they do, and they organisms whose genetic makeup DNA has been altered so it does not occur naturally. And how they are made, this is what people think that they are made. That is not how they are made. They don't take a tomato and put a syringe and boom. No, that's not how it works. First, they identify the problem. It could just be meaning like you have to move the plant to a different area and the disease won't be as bad. But sometimes that doesn't work. You have to identify the trait that needs to be replaced. And so what they do is they take that trait that they want to replace and put it into the DNA of, say, the tomato, to make it resistant to that. And then step 4, they have to test it. And they test it for up to 7 years or more before it gets sold to farmers for them to plant it. And this information was found from DiscoverMonsanto.com. And the statistics of people. Women, being the warriors that we are, 62% of us feel that they are unsafe. Men, on the other hand, feel that 40% are unsafe. Then 90% of the food has been changed that we eat. And how do the governments feel about it? Our government ruled against labeling, and they believe that they are safe. The European nations say no to them, but they will still accept them. They would prefer organic over GMOs, but they won't say no to them altogether. And that was found from GMOanswers.com, and the other statistics were found from an ABC News poll. So what are the cons? Why are people scared of them? Well, in a case in 1980s, a group of people, well, not a group, but some 30 people died, and 1,000 more got sick from ingesting an L-trifon thing, and they blamed the GMOs for that, but it was never a for sure thing because of the GMOs, is that's why they got sick. And people believe that there's not enough testing time for these GMOs, but it's not true because they have up to 7 years or more done. And on some of the testing, the damage has been done to rats' stomachs, but that's only happened on rats, and it's never been found in a case for humans. And this was found from a website called MotherJones.com. So what are the pros of this? Why should you believe in GMOs? Over 17.3 million farmers plant GMOs, including my dad. They are able to use contact-killing chemicals, and they use Roundup Ready, and this only kills that certain thing that they are supposed to kill. And so there won't be random chemicals in the ground that will run off into our drinking water or anything like that. And there are other options other than GMO. There are organic organic and non-GMO. Organic is lots and lots and lots of labor, and it's worse for the ground than you think it would be, because since organic, they use no chemicals whatsoever. They have to cultivate the ground every single time, and it just keeps on tearing up the ground, and it makes it a lot worse for the ground. Even though they are better for you and all natural, they are worse for the ground, and farmers that farm GMO are able to farm 2 times more than organic farmers are because of the labor intensity of this crop. And with this information I've given you, I hope you have a better understanding why farmers worldwide have turned to GMO, and I hope that the next time you go to eat something, you realize that it is safe and has been well taken care of and tested for you to eat. Thank you.